Netflix and Hulu are two of the biggest streaming services out there, but which one is best for anime fans? Today, we're going to compare these two services to see which one best fits anime needs and gets you the content that you want. Boom. Okay. So grab your cup, it's time to spill the anime tea. We're going to be comparing the tier pricing, the content, and some notable anime from each streaming service. Keep in mind that as of the recording of this video, all information is current. However, it can be changed at any time. Let's start off with Netflix. Netflix has three main tiers. The first tier is the basic tier, which is $8.99 a month. It comes with one screen and one download on a device. The second tier is standard, and it is $13.99 a month. It comes with two screens and you can download on two devices. And the last one is premium, and it is $17.99 a month, the most expensive. It comes with four screens that you can watch content on simultaneously and up to four devices where you can download content, as well as HD and UHD quality content. Overall, the tiers from Netflix are a bit on the pricey side. However, they do have a lot of content to watch besides anime. And when it comes to anime, they have a few notable series like Beastars, Great Pretender, and Castlevania, which are all Netflix originals and can only be found on Netflix. Here are some pros for Netflix when it comes to anime. First is the original anime series, like I just mentioned, as well as lots of movies and other content for you to consume. There's also a good mix of anime shows in terms of different kinds of genres like action, comedy, romance, and everything in between. One of the most important pros for Netflix is that it has both sub and dub for lots of its series. Having dubbed content makes it easier for anime fans to watch content in whichever language they speak. Moving on to some not so great things about Netflix. Despite having a ton of different kinds of shows, not all of the seasons of the shows are on Netflix, which can be really annoying if you're binging something and the next season isn't available. Even though they have a lot of great original series, like I mentioned earlier, you do have to wait a long time for new series to come out, as well as for new seasons of that series to come out. But another thing that sucks is that they often take off content every month. So you could be watching your favorite anime, but it might end up not on Netflix anymore by the end of the month. But at least they put the dates that they're going to take off content on the content itself, so you're prepared. Like with anything, Netflix has its pros and cons, but it does have a lot of good content, anime and not anime combined, as well as the option to download and watch your favorite shows offline. And that's going to be hard to compare to. Before we move on to comparing Netflix with its biggest rival, Hulu, make sure you like this video if you're enjoying it so far. It helps me out a lot. Next up is Hulu. Hulu has two tiers. The first tier is $5.99 a month, but it still comes with ads. The second one is Hulu with no ads, which is $11.99 a month, and you guessed it, it doesn't come with ads. Some notable anime that Hulu includes are My Hero Academia, Attack on Titan, and Megalobox, which is also a simulcast. Simulcasts are basically shows that come out every season, they're brand new, and they appear every week. But of course, they also have a lot of other content in terms of anime for you to choose from. Going on into the pros and cons, starting off with the pros, some pros for Hulu are that it has a lot of popular titles, like I mentioned before, as well as simulcasts, new shows that come out every season, and it has a huge library of content for you to choose from, with lots of different genres of anime, from romance to action and dark psychological thrillers and all those crazy things in between. Moving on into the cons for Hulu, there are a few shows that weirdly cut off in the middle of the seasons and don't end. One example is Hunter x Hunter for some reason, and that is a little bit upsetting. And like I mentioned before, they do have simulcasts, but they do not have that many, and they can be hard to find if you're not looking for them. And now for the part you've all been watching for. The winner of this battle is Hulu. I'm giving it to Hulu because it has a huge library, way bigger than Netflix in terms of anime. It has more complete seasons of shows, even though they have those weird ones like with Hunter x Hunter where it cuts off in the middle of the anime. They're not all like that. Most of them are complete. And of course, the bonus of having simulcast brand new shows every season coming out that you get to see on there, and you don't have to go purchase another specific anime service to get it, is a huge deal breaker. Hulu may have won this battle, but it hasn't won the war. That's why I created another video which deep dives into several major streaming services that are best for anime, which you can find over here. If you're a huge anime fan, make sure to check out that video. It has a lot of great content. My name is Phoenix, this is the Anime Tea, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!